Diaz!
Enough. Stop. Just stop it. Please.
Diaz! Diaz, you're just dreaming!
Cecile! Ah!
Diaz, wake up!
Reina.
You alright?
Yeah. Sorry.
You were dreaming about that again, weren't you?
It was my fault.
No, Diaz, it was not. You've got to stop blaming yourself like this.
Can you just leave me alone, please? I need to be by myself.
Sure.
Sorry, Reina.
Just don't have what it takes to help Diaz right now. Excuse me, Mayor Nall told us we could obtain a Synard here.
Oh, are you Ms. Raina Lanford? He's already contacted us about you. You can head over to the director's office if you like.
Ah, good to meet you. The mayor told me all about you. My name is Artis. I'm the director of this facility. This man will be handling the Synard creation process for you.
Creation?
A Synard is a living creature, yes, but we have to program it with data about its new master before it'll follow directions and orders.
Wow, that sounds kind of cruel, actually.
Well, the Synards we raise are genetically modified from the moment they are conceived, so really it's just another part of the process.
Let's not waste any time. He'll lead you through the data entry process, so let him know if you have any questions.
Thank you.
This way, please. We'll begin the data recording in just a moment. I'll call you into the data entry room when we're ready.
All right.
Hey, you sure this is gonna work? We've never worked with non-Nedians before.
Who knows? We don't have a choice. Orders from above.
Man, I wish I could get a promotion.
Man, these guys are actually tame? They look pretty darn creepy to me, that's all I'll say.
Claude, do you think there's any way we can tell people on Expel that we're on energy need?
Huh?
That's a good idea, actually. We pretty much vanished off of Expel, didn't we? That'd probably freak out a lot of people.
Look, about Expel.
What is it, Claude?
Never mind.
Well, we're all set. Right this way, please. Alright, we'll begin with Claude's personal data. Please proceed inside. It's completely painless, I promise. Now stay perfectly still until I say it's okay to move. We'll be done in just a moment. Alright, you're free to go.
Oh, already?
Next up would be Raina. This way, please.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. Now just relax. All done. I'm glad there's at least one data subject I don't have to worry much about.
What?
Anyway, next up.
What was that?
We've lost control of the Synard we're working on.
What?
It's going to destroy this place if we don't do something!
Claude!
Let's go!
Whoa! There it is! Is there nothing else we can do about this? Oops! Look out!
Oh, what do we have here?
Dispersion ray! Blizzard squirrel!
Star Flare!
Dispersion
those things. The ladies will be even crazier about me now. Never know what'll happen sometimes.
Well, I never thought this would happen.
No offense, sir, but what did you expect? We were inputting data from an alien species into the Synard. Of course this was gonna happen.
Now wait just a minute.
We lost one of our valuable Synards thanks to you. So now what?
Listen, we weren't...
An apology's not going to make up for this. Director, I'm going to need a boost in my research funding to make up for this.
What a terrible thing to happen.
I'm sorry, sir.
No, it's not your fault. It was the Synard who wouldn't accept your data.
But it didn't have to die for it.
Well, it's obvious by this point that inputting your data into a Synard isn't going to work.
So what will we do now, then?
Well, there is one thing we could try.
What's that?
We better not discuss it here. Let's go back to my office. Thank you. I don't really want too many people to hear this. Not that it matters much to them.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, sir.
Don't worry about it. Just go over into that transporter over there for me, all right? It's unlocked. You.
Yes, sir?
What was that about?
You'll have the rest explained to you on the other side. Hopefully, the mayor won't have any complaints.
Are we getting involved in something under the table here?
Hey, you're here to save the universe, aren't you? We all have to make some sacrifices along the way.
What do you mean?
Look, do you want a Synard or not? Just get going.
All right.
Could I ask you one question, though?
What?
Whose data was it that made the Synard go out of control?
I don't see the point of answering that question.
Fair enough. Where are we this time?
What are you doing in my home?
Well,
Well, I would introduce myself, but that would be a strange way to start things off, given the circumstances.
I'm really sorry. We were transported here from Artis's office.
Artis?
yes, Null sent us there to get a Synard. It didn't work out too well, though.
I see. So you're the outsiders that were transported to Energy Need.
You knew about us?
Yes. Only a certain few know, mind you. It's the same level of classification as the Return of the 10 Wise Men.
I apologize for coming here so suddenly, but we simply have to have a Synard.
Is that why you came here?
Yup, the Synard we had in North City went berserk on us during the data entry phase.
Ah, that figures. You wouldn't be here otherwise.
So, you know what you're supposed to do for us?
What? Didn't Artis even tell you where he was sending all of you?
Well, where are we?
You're in the Endangered Species Protection Zone. I'm Noel Chandler, director and resident zoologist. So you're here for a wild Synard, then?
Wild?
Synards were originally wild animals. The Synards in North City have been genetically re-engineered for the Nedians' purposes.
There are wild ones too?
Near extinction, but yes. In fact, the last one's in the critically endangered protection zone. You'll be meeting that Synard in just a moment. I imagine you'll be fighting soon afterward.
Why?
It's perfectly natural Synard behavior. Once a Synard realizes its opponent is stronger in might and will than itself, it will defend its new master with its life if needed.
So we just have to fight the wild Synard and beat it.
You make it sound so easy. It's not just a matter of physical strength. If your heart isn't in it, then it's simply not going to happen. Do you think you have what it takes?
Noel?
How about we pay the Synard a visit then?
But this is the last wild Synard in existence!
If it dies, it dies. It's the fate of the species. It's as simple as that. Survival is a battle, and only the strong survive. Isn't that how it works? Now let's get going. We'll be traveling due south of here. Something's wrong here. It feels different from the last time I made my rounds.
Different?
It couldn't be. But it would never attack people.
What is it?
The animals around here are frantic. They're ready to attack at the slightest provocation. I've never experienced something like this before.
Are all the animals going crazy now?
This certainly isn't your fault, but this is definitely somebody else's doing. No doubt about that.
The 10 Wise Men.
It's certainly something they could do, but I never imagined they would go this far.
Are the animals in the protection zone usually holed up inside this cave?
No, they shouldn't be here at all. Usually the Synard's scent is enough to keep them away.
Oh no! What if those animals run into the Synard?
Dispersion ray! Lizard swirl!
Star flare!
Photon! Bring it down!
Strange, those things.
Go to waste.
Very good!
Nothing can escape this one.
Star flare!
Wind blade! Bring it down! Photon!
Star flare!
Prison! Bring it down! Dispersion red lizard swirl!
Star flare! Ah, good.
Strange, those things.
Is that it?
Don't have to fight.
Photon! Bring it down!
Star flare!
Photon! Bring it down! Photon! Prison!
Star flare! It's finally
Rest in
over.
peace.
Easy enough.
Let's have some Nothing can escape.
Photon prison. Pathetic, huh? Drop on this.
Let's get going.
Dispersion ray.
Nothing can
Lizard
escape
swirl.
this one.
Star flare.
Dimensional whip. Nothing can escape this
Dispersion
one.
ray. Lizard
Dimensional
swirl.
whip.
Goodbye.
Shouldn't you be running?
Photon, bring it down.
Star flare.
Photon, bring it down. Goodbye.
Dimensional. Nothing can escape this one. Air swing.
Star flare.
Dispersion ray. Lizard swirl.
Star flare.
This is pretty
Just
interesting.
go to waste. Our enemy's deaths didn't go to waste after all.
This is easy enough.
Well, let's get going. Ha! And swing!
Star Flare!
Tails!
Weaker than
Sorry.
I thought.
The Synard!
Oh no, we've got to help it!
Photon Prison! Explosion Ray!
Star Flare!
Lizard Swirl!
Swing!
Dispersion Ray!
Star Flare!
And swing!
Dispersion Ray! Lizard Swirl!
Star Flare! It's finally over.
Wow! Never know what'll happen.
Very good!
I suppose I might as well enjoy this.
Those monsters injured the Synard in that battle. Do we really still have to fight it just to establish some kind of stupid pecking order?
Don't! It's hurt!
Stop it! I beg you!
What's that?
Baby Synards! Are you sure about this, Claude?
I can't do this. I can't take a child from its mother, and I certainly can't fight with an injured Synard.
Claude,
You can call me a wimp if you want, but I can't do it. I'm sorry.
it's all right. You've made the right choice.
I guess we're done here. We'll have to go back to Null and see if there's something else we can do.
Wait a minute!
What is it, Noelle?
It's acting strange again. Like it's trying to tell us something.
Reyna!
You want to help us?
You know what it's saying, Reyna?
It's just a matter of getting your thoughts across. After that, the rest is easy. Let's go. Thank you for all your help, Noelle. This sign art is just what we need in the battle against the 10 wise men.
Wait! Can you take me with you?
Noelle?
The 10 wise men would never exist if it weren't for the mistakes my Needian forefathers made. I wouldn't feel right leaving you to shoulder the burden alone.
Noel.
Besides, the wise men have sent my animals into a violent frenzy. That's enough motivation for me to want to fight them.
Well, all right. Take a seat, Noel.
Thank you.
Well, here we go. Next stop, the Centropolis.
Yo, Reina!
Hey there.
Didn't expect to see you two together. What are you up to?
We were just talking about me, actually.
About you?
Indeed. About how different I am from everyone else on Energy Need. I was just wondering why I'm the only one who's like this. Not that it makes any difference to me or anything.
I figured that it's just some kind of genetic reversion thing. But what do you think, Reina?
Huh? Me? Well, that's just the way you are. If you're gonna put it that way, we're all a little different from each other. Me, Claude, and Opera, too.
I suppose you have a point, now that you mention it.
My ears are a lot longer than everyone else's, and Ernest and Opera have 3 eyes, so I don't think it's so strange that there's someone like you, Noel.
Yeah, we should probably just leave it at that.
Sorry to bother you about this, guys.
Oh, you don't have to apologize.
We're all friends here. That's the important thing.
Thanks.
Ah, welcome back. I hear you found your Synard.
Yep. Took a couple false starts, though.
Well, splendid. This is no time to be resting on our laurels, however. I'll need you to find and acquire the source of Need's energy as quickly as possible.
The source of Need's energy?
Precisely. It's time for you all to understand the source of Need's energy. In other words, the nature of symbology. The nature of symbology is one step above your traditional symbology. It is the power that we wield as Needians, that you must combine with the latent powers inside your own bodies. That, I believe, is the only method we have to defeat the 10 Wise Men. As much as I'm ashamed to admit it, even if we as Needians had every drop of our own power at our fingertips, I fear it would still not be enough to create a force that could overcome our enemy.
So what should we do exactly?
There are 4 fields dotted across the land, located in different directions away from the Centropolis. You must ride your Synard to each one of these fields.
Fields?
Yes. Each field you encounter will have its own trial to overcome. If you cannot beat the trials, then you will be barred from proceeding any further.
Could you be a little more specific?
Unfortunately, I can't tell you any more than that. The trials differ for every person who challenges them.
Oh.
In other words, we won't know anything about them until we're actually there?
The Field of Wisdom is north of the Centropolis, and the Field of Might is to the northwest. Southeast lies the Field of Courage, and the Field of Love is in the skies to the northeast. Allow me to give you this. This is called a rune code.
What's that?
In order to prevent abuse, the 4 fields are usually kept locked in an offline state. This rune code is necessary to release the lock. You should probably try to visit the Field of Wisdom first. That one is located on a pentagonal island north of the Centropolis. Also, I understand that the defenses guarding the Field of Love are extremely dangerous. It may be best to save that field for later, until you're sure your party is fully ready for what is awaiting you there.
Thank you, Mayor.
Ah, yes. One more thing. I have assembled the Needian Defense Forces. They are stationed in the northeastern town of Lakwa. If you ever need their services, feel free to consult with them at any time.
Certainly.
I have one final gift for you. Hopefully, it will help you in your journey.